Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I just wanted to come and run my mouth and talk about the people. All right, y'all, let's go ahead and get into this mess. So, listen to this. This is according to the New York Post, nypost.com. So, the messy details and bankruptcy fallout of $12 million ASSALUT lawsuit against Deion Sanders' son, Shiloh. Child, this is a mess. I didn't even know he had a son, Shiloh. I just thought he had the girl who's pregnant and the other guy. I didn't know he had this other son. Anyways, so Deion Sanders, but I also don't keep up with Deion Sanders or his family like that. Excuse me. Deion Sanders' son, Shiloh Sanders, has filed for bankruptcy in an apparent attempt to avoid liability for a nearly $12 million judgment from a Texas court over an incident in which he was accused of ASSAULTING, a school security guard in high school. So Shiloh, a defensive back on the Colorado football team that is coached by his father, was accused of the A word, John Darjean, a security guard at Focus Academies in Dallas in 2015. According to court documents first revealed by the Colorado outlet Westward last week. In a lawsuit filed in 2016, John claimed that he had sustained severe and permanent injuries, including a broken neck, damage to his cervical spine, permanent neurological injuries, and irreversible incontinence as a result of his alleged ASSAULT from Shiloh. Deion was a CEO of Focus Academies and the head coach of AAA Academy, the high school where Shiloh was attending at the time. Shiloh had reportedly been taken to in-school suspension for violating the phone's no-phone policy and called his mother Pilar Sanders. Deion and Pilar Sanders divorced in 2013. Deion was reportedly looped into the situation on the phone via an assistant coach in John's office. When Deion heard that Shiloh was talking to Lamar, girl, I'm thinking about Lamar Odom. Girl, when Deion heard that Shiloh was talking to Pilar, he requested John take the phone from his son. Y'all keeping up? So basically, he had his phone. He was on the phone with Pilar. Deion told John, I'm getting to it, to take the phone from Shiloh. So you're my brother in Christ. I need you to go get the phone. As soon as you get the phone from him, give me a call back. Deion was said to have told John, according to court filing earlier this year, covered by Westward. So he had the phone. He was on the phone with Pilar. I don't know. I mean, I guess because the policy was no phones. He just told him to get the phone from him. When John attempted to take Shiloh's phone, Shiloh allegedly elbowed the security guard in the chest and knocked him to the ground. He sued in 2016 in Texas State Court. The case finally went to trial in 2022. Shiloh did not attend court for the case, and it was ruled that he had committed ASSAULT and battery. He was ordered to pay John $11.89 million. The court finds that Shiloh Sanders' actions were proximate cause of John Darjean's, I feel like his name is like Darjan, something like that. But anyways, injuries, damages, the judgment said in 2022. The court further finds that Shiloh Sanders' actions were a substantial factor in bringing about the physical and mental injuries sustained by John, which without which such injuries and damages would have not occurred. Shiloh filed for bankruptcy last October, disclosing only $320,000 in assets, despite the fact that he has seemingly had many lucrative NIL opportunities. Contrary to the schedule, Shiloh has admitted acquiring vast amounts of high-end, expensive clothing, a court filing from John's attorney said earlier this year. For example, on his YouTube channel, this is what y'all get for bragging. For example, on his YouTube channel posted on May the 4th, 2023, he states, "All right, we at the Louis store. I'm trying to spend at least $50,000 today." You know, y'all love bragging, telling people where y'all at spending y'all money, then try to act like y'all ain't got no money when it's time for the girls to come and collect. Pay up. So they basically saying if you bragging about spending 50,000 at the store in one day, talking about you gotta spend 50,000. I'm trying to spend at least 50,000. Hello. Anyways, I'll put the link to the article in the description box. I'm trying to figure out when I read the article, why didn't he sue Deion? That's what I want to know. I would have thought that he would have went after Deion, but Deion was the one who told him to take the phone. And quiet as it's kept, you would have probably had a better chance of getting some of the money from Deion and not him. That's what I want to know. Why did he sue Deion? Do you think he tried? I'm thinking that had to have at least crossed their minds. Maybe he couldn't. Anyway, child, let's move on. Listen, I don't want to be the man on YouTube who is body shaming a woman. I don't want to be that person. But there's a video of Erica Banks going around. And I think a lot of people are kind of flabbergasted by her behind. I really thought that Erica Banks, once she got her job, her BBL and all that stuff, I thought she probably had one of the best bodies. I was like, oh, girl, she got a nice. Whoever was her doctor, girl, they did a good job because, girl, the body is not like her body was together, right? Then I remember she went out and said that, or she came out and said she was getting her second round of BBL. I don't know what the whole I need a second round of BBL is. I guess y'all feel like the first round isn't enough. The video that's going around of Erica Banks and her tail is disturbing to me. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I don't understand why people get plastic surgery. Y'all know I've been saying for years that I want me some liposuction. Because it's not a secret, right? I get that we a lot of us can fall victim to the pressures of society, right? To want to look a certain way, to feel the need to look a certain way. And I also think that women get it like 10 times harder than men. I really do believe that. So I'm not going to sit here and play stupid and dumb and act like I don't understand why a lot of these women go under the knife time and time and time again to try and achieve these this standard of beauty that, girl, will probably never be attained, right? You have women who get surgery because they really want to look and feel better, right? And they're not doing it for anybody else but themselves. I feel like that's the only reason why you should get any type of plastic surgery, just for you and yourself. Then you have a lot of these women who get surgery so they can be more desirable to men, right? Um, I just think that Erica Banks is like, girl, you've done too much. It looks absolutely crazy. And I'm just gonna go ahead and say something. And it's no disrespect to none of the trans girls, none of the, what y'all call them, the biological women, girl. But Erica Banks in her shape now reminds me of an old school trans girl who got her work done underground. That's what her body looks like. And if we're going to be honest, I think a lot of women who go and get work now, when y'all go overboard, it does remind me of a trans woman. It just does. It reminds me of those trans girls who will go to somebody's basement, right, and get all types of work done because they couldn't go to the doctor, they couldn't afford the doctor, right? And so now they're walking around here with all this boom, 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 right? You know what I'm saying? I saw a video of Cardi B the other day in Vegas looking like a fool. Cardi, girl, I don't know what, I don't know. Like, I don't know what's going to happen for y'all to realize that when you do get plastic surgery, there is a such thing as should be the stopping point. Erica Banks had a very nice body prior to this second BBL. Quiet as this kept, I didn't even like, even when she got the second BBL, I was like, that looked like it's too much tail, but it didn't look that bad. This time it really it looks bad. Now I don't know if she went and got a third, a third round or what, but it's just too much. It's just too much, and that is, and I'm trying to be as sensitive as possible, right? In the way that I'm delivering what I'm saying, because I understand why people get plastic surgery, right? I understand the pressures from society for people, for women to look a certain way, right? But at some point, we gotta stop. Girl, just go get your little liposuction, tummy tuck, your titties lifted, girl. You know what I'm saying? And girl, sit your ass down and be still. Get a little BBL, and that's what you need. And girl, sit there. Girl, y'all be want to go get 2 and 3 and 4 and 5 and 6 rounds, and now you walking around her, girl, looking like a mess. Now you're walking around here, girl, and it just looks uncomfortable. It just looks uncomfortable, girl. It just does. Girl, that's too much tail. Girl, that's too much tail. Girl, like I just know when she passed gas, her ass just girl, I just know, like, it's just too much. It's just too much. Like, I don't even know how you go from having the body that she had before she even had surgery, even before the first surgery. Like, how do you go from having that type of body to having this type of body? Like, how do you go from like having like no ass to like having this gigantic, enormous ass? You know what I'm saying? And it's like y'all want more and more and more and more. And it's like, no, girl. Remember when Erica was like, if you're not bad enough, you can't go to the club with her or something? I say it's always the girls and the boys, hello, who land on the table, girl, buying they looks, who want to turn around and start judging the girls and judging the boys. Like, girl, and on Quiet as kept, Erica Banks and the other girls who think like that and the boys who think like that, especially the ones who get surgery, you were that person who you would not invite into your section before you got your work done. That's the gag. Like, that's the gag of it all. Like, you wouldn't invite yourself into your section, pretty much. But y'all get a little work done, and y'all think y'all start walking around thinking y'all Naomi Campbell and Beyonce. Girl. Anyways, it is what it is. It's gonna be what it's gonna be. Girl, I just wanted to say that because it's just a mess, and I'm gonna move on because, like I said, I don't want to do all that, you know. Anyways, let me look at my folder and see what else we got going on over here. Over here. Let's see. And I'm sexy and I know it, and I ain't afraid to show it. That's about the only song I love. No, it's about 5 songs I love, but that's one of my favorite ones. Listen to this. Ohio billionaire, Ohio billionaire plans to take $20 million. He plans to take $20 million to submersible to prove Titanic site is safe for exploration. So Larry Connor is preparing to take a deep dive to take a deep sea submersible to the Titanic site to prove that underwater explorations are safe despite the tragic end of the Ocean Gate exploration last year. The real estate investor and Triton Submarines co-founder Patrick Leahy plans to dive more than 12,400 feet to the wreck in a two-person submersible. While speaking with the Wall Street Journal, Connor said that he wants to prove that it is possible to explore the ocean safely. Girl. I want to show people worldwide that while the ocean is extremely powerful, it can be wonderful, enjoyable, and really kind of life changing if you go about it the right way. Girl, I'm so sick and tired of people. Girl, y'all love playing. Y'all love playing with the universe. Y'all love playing with God. I don't know why. I don't know why. Like, girl, y'all be losing. Girl, that's the thing. Like, y'all be losing. Girl, like, y'all don't be learning y'all lesson. Like, girl, it's one thing. It's one thing when you have to go somewhere and an accident happens. It's one thing when you want to go to Miami to Tootsie Roll. Girl, it's one thing you want to go on vacation and something unfortunately happens with your plane. It's almost like you're asking to die when, like, girl, why are y'all playing with that? Somebody, girl, how many people was it? 4 or 5 just passed away. Just like, what are y'all do? Like, y'all don't have nothing to do. Girl, y'all don't have, girl, you that rich to the point where you just like, girl, I'm just gonna take this risk with my life because you want to show people what? Because the truth of the matter, the truth of the matter is most people are not going to take a visit down to see the Titanic. Like, you're not trying, like, even if he makes it out and he comes back alive, that still is not going to mean anything because most people are not taking that trip. Girl, a handful of people. When I say a handful, a handful. So it's kind of like you trying to prove something to who? Because even if you come back, nobody's still signing up. Girl, but I don't get it. Girl, girl. You know what? I don't even care. If you die, you die. Because y'all like to play that type of game. And then everybody's supposed to feel sorry because you wanted to play this game and go down here and see the Titanic. Girl, if you don't watch the movie and take away from it what you can take away from it and sit your ass down somewhere and be still. Do I want to go see the Titanic? Yeah, girl, let's go to AMC 30. We can go see it. Girl, that's the closest I'm getting to it. Okay? Girl, you want to go take a visit to see the girl? Well, the ocean. The ocean where? Girl, what ocean? Who? Whose ocean? How we gonna get there? Are we gonna? Oh, baby, what? Huh? Oh no, that's okay. You let me know how I go, girl. Call me when you get there. Text me. Let me know. Let me know you made it safely, and let me know when you make it back home. This home, not that home, because I think that's where you're gonna be going. But it is what it is. Girl, a mess. Side of paper, child. Girl, let's move on. All right, so this is according to people.com. So Sean Kingston facing 10 years. I'm sorry. I just told a whole lie. I don't know where that came from. I thought y'all be saying words that don't be here. Anyway, Sean Kingston facing 10 charges in Florida, fraud and theft case. So Kingston was arrested in California on May the 23rd after authorities raided his rental Florida mansion. So Sean Kingston is facing 10 fraud and theft charges after his Florida mansion was raided by authorities. His mother was taken into custody and he was arrested in California. Girl, according to arrest warrants released by the Broward County Sheriff's Office and obtained by People, the Me Love singer was arrested on 1 count of organized scheme to defraud, 4 counts of criminal use of personal identification information, 2 counts of the grand theft greater than $100,000, 1 count of grand theft greater than $20,000, and 1 count of fraud. And he has been charged with violating his probation. Within these charges, the documents reveal that Kingston, 31, and his mother, Janice Turner, 61, allegedly ripped off a jeweler, a car dealer, and several other businesses for hundreds of thousands. Girl. So your mama and you a scammer. Just Bonnie and Clyde. Mama and son duo. Specific details are not included in the arrest warrant. However, it does claim that the Take You There singer stole nearly $500,000 in jewelry, $160,000 from an Escalade dealer, $86,000 from the maker of customized beads, and more. When I tell y'all, girl, let me tell y'all something. Y'all, everybody, girl, not me, because I don't be paying attention to them people. Girl, please, if you're one of those people who think these celebrities got it like that, we used to think this way. I used to think this way too. Some of us used to think that, girl, when we saw these celebrities on TV, online, on Instagram, we saw one house, one car, they just got all the money in the world. Girl, these celebrities be broke. They just like us. Girl, they ain't got no money. Girl. Okay. They over there budgeting too. Girl. They over there putting shit on a firm and Klarna too. Girl, don't get it twisted. Or at least they need to be. Okay? Before his arrest, Kingston was already on 2 years probation for trafficking stolen property. Meanwhile, Turner is facing a total of 8 charges for 1 count of organized scheme to defraud, 3 counts of criminal use of personal identification information, 2 counts of grand theft over $100,000, 1 count of grand theft auto over $20,000, and 1 count of fraud. That's his mother. Girl. The beautiful girl singer, the beautiful, shout out to Scrappy, singer was arrested on May the 23rd following a raid on a South Florida mansion he was renting. After the raid, his mother was taken into custody in Florida, but he was in California for a performance. The mama got out though. Let me see. Let me go to a shorter because I'm not gonna read all of that. Yeah, Sean Kingston's mom bails out after arrest and fraud case. Turner 61 posted, this was posted 1 day ago. So Turner 61 posted a $160,000 bond on Friday and was released from Broward County Jail on Sunday around 5:54 p.m. Mm-hmm. Girl, he's a mess. I'll put the link to the article in the description box if y'all want to read the rest, girl. He's a mess. That's a mess, girl. That's a mess. Anyway, it is what it is, honey. Girl, just live within your means, child. I get it. I say it all the time. I get it. Like, I really want to live like a rich black woman. I really, really do. But the thing is, 1, I'm not a black woman. 2, I'm not rich. Okay. I can feel it in my spirit. You know what I'm saying? I feel that way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want my condo in the sky. I do. I want my condo overlooking the city. I want my apartment to be bad. My condo to be bad. You know what I'm saying? I want that. I want 2 cars just because, the clothes and shoes. You know what I'm saying? The body, yaddy, yaddy to go with it. I want the full shebang, bang, 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 bang. But girl, I'm not doing that. I'll sit right here on this great couch and be all right. Because I'm not going to jail. Girl, I'm too thick for jail, baby. So I'm going to sit on this great couch with this blue jean jacket on, and we're going to make it do what it do until I can get to where I need to get. Girl, that's it. That's it. That's all. Hello? If it come, if it come. If it don't, it don't. Okay? Anyways, and I suggest y'all do the same. Girl. Or at least, this is what I don't understand. Shout out to the people who scam and scheme. Shout out to the smart scammers, okay? I don't understand if you know you're doing something illegal. This is the part that really gets me. It's not even a scamming and scheming, right? It's the people who know they doing stuff they ain't got no business doing, and you are a public figure, or you let it be. You have this. You want to boast and brag about your lifestyle online. I would think that you would try your hardest not to draw any more attention to you than what you already do. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing for people to see you live in a nice neighborhood with a big house, but we never see you go to work. You know what I'm saying? The girls be nosy, right? Like, girl, they how they moving to this neighborhood, girl? Because When I leave for work, girl, they still at home. When I come home for lunch, girl, they at home. And then when I come home from work, girl, they still at home. Girl, right? You know what I'm saying? People start wanting to say you would think that you would not want to draw more attention to you than necessary. But then when you have the girls like Sean Kingston, who is this singer, right? But you're still scamming. You have people like Jen Shaw, right? Who will get on a reality TV show. You'll have someone like Apollo and Faith. Apollo, who will get on a show. They say, girl, let me shut up. Apollo will get on a show like Real Housewives of Atlanta, and the feds are watching. You know what I'm saying? It's like I honestly think that is the craziest shit. Girl, I would think you would just want to live a low profile. Your circle is that big, right? And that's it. You live your best life. You probably on private jets, living a life. But girl, you don't fool nobody, and you ain't got no Instagram, you ain't got no Snapchat, TikTok, girl, whatever. And if you do, you want a burner account just because you want to be nosy. Like I don't understand. I just that I will never understand people who do stuff like that. Scam and brag about it, pretty much. Scam and want to be seen. I don't get it. It is what it is, girl. It's gonna be what it's gonna be, girl. I don't care. Girl, matter of fact, don't even explain to me because I don't care. Don't tell me nothing about. Don't tell me nothing about nothing. I don't want to know. All right, y'all. I'm gone. I'll talk to y'all later. I have a good day. Bye, y'all.